which can be heard every Tuesday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we broadcast live from the City World Radio Network studios and our sister station, Sky's Crescent Radio, from the greatest city in the world, New York, New York. I'm going to continue from our previous program. I was featuring the music of Mr. Steve Tyrell because of the time constraints. I wasn't able to get all the tracks in. Steve Tyrell will be my first featured artist, and the first track from Steve Tyrell, the classic, The Second Time Around.
Love is lovelier the second time around, just as wonderful with both feet on the ground. It's that second time you hear your love song sung, makes you think perhaps that love like youth is wasted on the young. Love's more comfortable the second time you fall. It's like a friendly home the second time you call. Who can say what led us to this miracle? Bet love comes but once, and yet I'm oh so glad we met the second time around. Like a friendly home the second time you call. Now can you tell me what led us to this miracle we found? There are those who bet second time around.
Okay, once again, continuation from our last program, Mr. Steve Tyrell leading us off with the classic The Second Time Around. A shout out to John Christopher, from the Neon Beat radio station, listening in from the great state of Missouri this afternoon. We continue with Steve Tyrell. This is entitled Is Crazy.
You must be crazy when you give your heart away. You must be crazy. That's what all the people say, and I guess that is true, 'cause I'm crazy about you. Your world gets hazy, don't know if it's night or day. You must be crazy. That's what all the people say, and I guess that is true. Turn my world around. It's really quite frightening, like thunder and lightning. All you did was look at me, and then you threw the book at me. It's crazy. If you're smart, you'll just give in. You know it's crazy. Even when you lose, you win. And I guess that is true, 'cause I'm so crazy about you. Yeah, baby. If you're smart, you just give in. It's just plain crazy. Even when you lose, you win. But as long as it's love, it's sure where I wanna be. Yes, I'm free. And I hope it's true that you are crazy about me.
It's Crazy, as performed by, once again, my first featured artist this afternoon, this evening, or this morning, depending where you're singing from. Of course, we do broadcast from the city to the world here in the City World Radio Network and Sky Crescent Radio. We continue with Steve Tyrell, great rendition of Call Me Irresponsible.
Call me unreliable. Throw and unreliable, but it's undeniably true. I'm irresponsibly mad for you. So do my foolish alibis bore you? Well, I'm not too clever. I just adore you. Call me unpredictable. Tell me I'm impractical. Rainbows I'm inclined to pursue. Call me irresponsible. Yes, I'm unreliable, but it's undeniably true. Yeah, I'm irresponsibly mad for you.
Okay, a great rendition of the classic Call Me Irresponsible, as once again performed by Mr. Steve Tyrell, my first featured artist this afternoon. And I want to give a shout out to Ken Slavin, who's listening in from San Antonio, Texas this afternoon. Next track from Steve Tyrell. This was a big hit for the King of Cool, Dean Martin, and this is his rendition of Ain't That a Kick in the Head.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't a kick in the head? Ain't that a kick in the head? Ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be waiting.
Ain't that a kick in the head? That's for sure. That's performed by, once again, Mr. Steve Tyrell, picking up from our previous program. And we come to the last and final track from Mr. Steve Tyrell. The classic Saturday Night is the Loneliest Night of the Week.
Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week, 'cause that's the night when my sweetie and I used to dance cheek to cheek. I don't mind Sunday night at all, 'cause that's the night friends come to call, and Monday to Friday go fast, and another week is past. But Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week. I sing the song that I sang for the memories I usually seek, until I hear you at the door, until you're in my arms once more. Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week. Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week. I'll sing the songs that I sang for the memories I usually keep, until I hear you at the door, until you're in my arms once more. Saturday night is the loneliest night, but now that you're back, it's the onlyest night. Saturday night ain't the loneliest night of the week. Welcome home.
Okay, that concludes my first featured artist this afternoon. Once again, Mr. Steve Tyrell, picking up from our previous broadcast. That was Saturday Night is the Loneliest Night of the Week. And I want to give shout out to Mr. Mike Williamson, who's listening in from Rockford, Illinois this afternoon. And while